Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fish with Bish. Apologies, that's a bit bright. That is. Apologies for last week. Um, Too much going on. I've got a list as long as your arm left by Mrs. Fish with Bish for decorating. As you can see, we've done this in here, done most of it in here, done all the living room. So there we go. Dojo's allotment specialist in the house. Thanks very much for coming in, buddy. And I Carper as well. Uh, how you doing? Oh, little Fisher. How you doing, son? How you doing, Mr. Taylor? I know it's you, buddy. I know it's you. Um, Darren, Darren Green's in the house. They're all flying in. What's going on? Have you been fishing today? Have you, Mr. Taylor? For those of you who don't know, little Fisher, he's a young lad, 11, or he might be 12 now. Just started out on his fishing career. He's after the pike and that with his dad at the minute, so he's having a brilliant. That's it. Oi oi, Samurai! Paul Pod's in the house. Aid's in the house as well. Aid Margison's in the house. Saw that match Aid that you uploaded. I forgot where it was, but what a brilliant little fishery that is! Gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. He's still 11. Oh, how you doing, you lot? It's been a bit of a strange week this week. I've done loads this week, but nothing that's tangible. No videos. Camo's in the house. Dick Barton, special agent. How you doing? Everybody's. Oh, well done, guys. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, if you don't know, Adrian Margison is a match fisherman. Fishes Margison match fishing. Dropped a little video, well, not a little video, quite a good video up this week. Some brilliant fishing going on. Absolutely brilliant fishing. Right. Thanks very much, guys, for coming in. Just for you in very quickly what I've been up to this week. Went fishing, trying out for a little bit of some perch at a local fishery. Didn't work out too well. Got a decent perch at the beginning. Just, I'd say probably, I don't know, 10 ounces, something like that. And the rest were like tiny little carp. Probably the smallest carp you've ever seen, but perfect. Yeah, there's loads of people in the house at the minute, Mr. Taylor. Uh, Loads and loads of people. What you've missed is, because you weren't in last week, is a lot of the guys here from a brilliant live stream called Mark Carp. It's on a Wednesday. Absolutely brilliant. This is great, guys. Thanks for coming in. Up for it tonight. We'll have a couple of decent chats, I think, and some stuff that'll put the cat amongst the pigeons, I think, especially with the carping guys that are in, because obviously you guys will probably know some of the stuff I'm going to talk about that's come out this week. And I just, from your point of view, because I'm just a leisure fisherman, really, catch nothing of any size, but I have some. I just love my fishing, and I love watching you guys do it and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really interested in what you little guys. What it's all right. I'm looking at little Fisher. That's what's just thrown me. What your views are on some of the things I'm going to bring up, because I get virtually every single fishing magazine that comes out. I get obviously the basic ones. I get the Angling Times, the Angling Mail, Improve Your Course Fishing, because that's what I do. There's the Carp magazine that comes with one of these. I can't remember what it is, but there you go. Right, my uncle was a big match fisherman for the police, but so he passed. Ah, sorry about that, Dojo. Sorry about that. Was it? Is it like a police league? Was there like a lot of the policemen fishing, and there was a bit of a league going? What we do, guys, as well. I don't know if you're aware, the fishermen in here. We get quite a few of the gardeners coming from Monty's live stream, My Family Garden. Brilliant. That's a brilliant channel. That is. That's a good laugh on a Saturday if you want that. Jude Lee's in the house. Thanks for dropping in, Julie. How are you? Nice of you to come in. I'm just trying to catch up and make sure I've not missed anyone. And I Carper, he's in the house. Little Fisher, Dojo's allotment. Camo Dick Barton, special agent. I can't stop saying special agent. Julie, the little Fisher is young fella, name of Mr. Taylor, who's he's only 11, but he loves his fishing. So he comes in, has a chat with all us, see if we can pick up a few hints and tips. As you come in, guys, if you don't mind just hitting the like button for me, that'd be brilliant if you could do that for me. Yeah, please hit the like, guys. That's brilliant. Kevin Kelly's in the house. How you doing, Kevin? Thanks for coming in. You guys who are new to the stream, could you just do us a little favour and on your like just drop us a what kind of fishing you're into, what part of the country you live in, or if in actual fact you live in this country or you live where you live in the world, just so we've got an idea of what people are into, and then I can fire a few questions at you because I just love to learn about this. I just love it, absolutely love it. When you say Dojo's trying out a new pond that's open, that's just open, is it a new pond, mate, or is it an existing one that they've decided to open up to the public? What's that kind of thing? The little fishers, UK stowbridge, carp, pike, perch, roach, and zander. Have you had a zander yet, Mr. Fisher? Fill us in on that. Mostly carp, Northern Ireland. No, you're Northern Ireland. All core species, my whole life, mate. Fishing's my whole life. He's trying to get one of them Zanders. That's one of the points I want to bring up as well that I've read in the press about the Zander. But we'll wait a little bit. We'll let it settle down. We'll try and find out what's going on with everybody and where they are. Right. So just yeah, as I say, this week I've been in screaming Dodsley's in the house. My God, what's going on, guys? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm the best pike angler in the country. Everyone knows me. I'm Screaming Delkins. Thank you very, very much for coming in. All you new guys, thanks for coming. Oh, no, 3 years ago, about £9 under. They're, if I remember rightly, they're about 21, £22 the record. So imagine that doubled and trying to get that in. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool, that would. It's always been there, just open for the public. Do you know what's in there, Dojo? Are they? Has it been stocked? Is it one of them that they've stocked up, or they're just letting it go? Paul Newy's in the house. Paul Newy's. Should I tell you what's happened to me at Paul? You'll be ever so sad. I mean, wide brim hat. I left it in the in with my fishing stuff, and it's all manky. So I've got to wash it and respray it. It's been stocked up as well. Ooh. Yeah, up. I thought that's what you were saying. Oh no, yeah, Paul. I'm afraid that hat's gone for the short while. It will be coming back with a vengeance. So no, but yeah, as I say, this week I've been mainly eating cabbage. No, this week I've been fishing with Spartacus over at a local lake to me. As I say, was after perch, caught one. It's freezing cold though. I caught one decent one, 10 ounce, something like that. It was, and then it was all carp after that. But I'm talking carp this big, like little stockies, but they were perfect little carp. They were. So no, it was pretty cool to be honest. Had a pretty good time. So you look, the boy from the Grimsby Brothers movie, brilliant. I love it. Well, something you're going to drop tonight. Going tomorrow. I'm not actually fishing tomorrow. Might pop out with the camera though. I had two lovely ones at Dorset Pools the other week. I saw it, mate. That if anyone's not seen Aid's video, he drew a peg and he got as a leisure fisherman, it would be the perfect peg for me to fish. It got lovely margins, clear water in front of him, some lilies off to the right hand side, and a smaller ones off to the left. And he fished just on the corner of the lilies. And you had a great day that day as well, mate. Is that the one you won, Aid? You won that one, I think. Just good looking lad, Colin. No, it came forth. What was the one you won in, mate? You won in one recently, I saw. But yeah, so I've done that. I've been down in the garage. I don't know if anyone's seen the video I dropped today about pole floats. It was a very sort of skimmed over just what they look like and stuff. That was it. The video before that, I just skimmed over what pole floats are. But I've now got the tube set up so I can show shotting patterns and things like that. So no, looking forward to doing those. I've also got some pole fishing for beginners videos coming up. I mean, like beginner, someone who's never picked a pole up before in their life, just to because that's the only people I can tell what to do. I can't tell anybody else what to do, but brand new pole fishermen are probably good. My best freshwater fish, mate, was 18-pound carp on the pole in a match at where was I? I think I was at Barston, and it was one of those. If ever you caught a big carp on a pole, they just go round and round in a circle because you can't put too much on them because the elastic ain't going to take you. So what you have to do is you have to wait until they get close to you and time it and push the net in front of them so they swim into the net. That's my best fish. I've got to be honest with you. I don't tend to weigh fish. I think I probably should a bit more. It might be a bit more exciting if I start off with complete zero as my personal best on every fish, and then weigh them, and then like obviously as we're going along, you can see what my personal bests are. I think that might be a good idea. The same as me, but not a match. I tell everyone what to do. I've been in the army. No, fair play to you, mate. Fair play. As I say, I can't tell anybody what to do. I can give them my opinion, and if you listen to what I say, I always say, "Well, it works for me," or "It's my opinion." I never say it's fact. It's like with the pole floats. I use them this way, but lots of other people use them different ways. So sometimes, little fish out, and the carp fishermen will tell you this as well. Some of the biggest carp out there are the ones that sort of waddle about. It tends to be, I think, the mid-range ones, like the 10 to about 15 pound. If they've got a chip on the shoulder, phew. Julie, absolutely brilliant. It's probably the best way you can start with a whip. The only thing I'd say about that uh, is that is you might find it a bit difficult once you get the bigger fish. The bit once you get onto a bigger fish, or you're lucky enough to hook one, they're a bit difficult to get in on a whip because all you've got is that length of line and that length of pole. So if they go off, you're less likely to bring them in. But it's a brilliant way to start. Absolutely top way to start. I think I've just missed something that Paul said. Let me just drop up again. Paul, I'm looking for a new winter carp water. As old one I had. On some real pucker fish, got room pucker, digging new pits. Pretty sad, but onwards and upwards. I always think it's sad when people. I don't know whether they think they're. Oh, sorry, mate. Would it be at a pit and they've just dug some more nearby and maybe messed it up, or have they dug into the pond? So it's not no mate. I'll get you on my something. I'm trying for that. Peaky Carpers is in the house. Peaky Carpers, obviously my neck of the woods. You are my friend, right? Should have perched in 5 hours, mate. It's sticking at it, little fisher. The way the weather is at the minute, again, the carp guys will tell you it's a bit difficult now and again, especially when there's a big change. When there's a big fluctuation in the temperatures, it seems to pull them off. Even if it goes the other way, even if it goes from cold to warm, it puts them off. So, uh, Peaky Carpers in the house as well. All the local guys coming in. Oh, you got a fan there screaming. I think I know he's out of Mark's live stream as well. Where's your syndicate, Peaky? Mike the Pike's in the house as well. Thanks very much for coming in, guys. If you're coming in, please hit the like button for me. That'd be brilliant. Himley Hall. I don't know if you saw Peaky. Did you see Steve fished Himley Hall for? I'm sure he fished Himley Hall for. He fishing for pike. I can't remember. Steve on the Black Country Piker. Carper Stu Winters in the house. My God, guys, thanks for coming in. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, come on, guys. Please hit the like button for me as you come in. As I say, you new guys who are coming in, just give us a bit of Mark the Carps in the house. He's the man. I don't know if you saw. He had a great live stream on Wednesday. Absolutely brilliant, and he sort of bigged up the live stream for tonight. Mark, thank you very much. As you can see, we got loads and loads of people in the house. Loads and loads of people in the house. As I say, as you come in, please hit the like button for me. So, Mike the Pike, let us know where you are in the country, what you've been up to this week. Anybody got any interesting fishing stuff that's been going on, or things they've seen, or anything like that? Absolutely great stuff. No, Mark, I really appreciate it, mate. Because what it's done is it's given us all like a lot more sort of stuff that we can dig into and stuff like that. But seeing as we've got a lot of carping guys in this evening, I don't know if you've seen. It was in the Anglers Mail. A guy called Martin Lowe caught the 71-pound mirror at Henfen on the Meadows Lake, and he's not even going to bother putting it up for the record because it's one of the Israeli carp that were put into the lake. I think someone actually tried to get one, tried to get a record before from the same lake, and it was rejected by the records committee. So, Monty's in the house, my family garden. He's my brother from another mother. How you doing? Oh, 160? £160. You lot. Um, no, apparently these carp have come in from Israel, and they were put in quite a while ago. And there's a few 50s down there as well. And what did it say? I think it said he'd already caught a 28-pounder. And obviously the 71-pounder. I'll just show you the picture there. That's the one there. It's a bit of a beast, bit of a belly on it. Looks like me. Looks like me in a swimsuit. But yeah, it's that'd be a beast to catch that would. It is one fat fish, isn't it, eh? Right, let's have a look. Dodsy's a fine specimen of a man. Julie, leave him alone. The Palestinians won't like the Israeli. Pretty good. What's going on with you? Everything's fine with me, mate. I had a bit of a wobble last week. I had a bit of a wobble last week where I couldn't do the live, couldn't do anything much really. I got to be honest with you. I was we've got a lot going on in the house and stuff like that. So I saw Ni Carper. I saw Scobie's video on that. Do you see that piece of kit he's got that you put on the drill for back winding? Not back winding. When you can take what he was doing was taking line off a reel, so it was so he got the fresh line, the bottom fresh line on the top to put on another reel. That was pretty good. Peaky Carpers, just thank you very, very much for dropping in, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. It's very nice of you to come in. Come in again. And as I say, when you've got a bit of time, Screaming Dalkins in the house. What's all this about then? You a copper? Evening all. But yeah, thanks very much for coming. As you come in, guys, please hit the like button. What's the view of them not taking the records for the foreign fish? Has anyone got a view on that? Do they think that they should be? That's it, right, winding line off the reel mark. That was a nice piece of kit. That it's got a clutch on it and everything. So yeah, so guys, what do you think about that? And the carp that they're not. He's not even going to bother. He's not even going to bother putting it up for a record. Should they? Should they not? How do they know that the carp that are the record carp are not interfered with, if for want of a better word, that aren't what's it? Because it says here, the only what, yeah, it says here. How do they know this? Can someone fill me in on this if they know? The likeliest venue to produce a bona fide, fully ratified British record carp now appears to be Grenville Lake in Cambridgeshire, which has carp to £65. Oh my God, 61 and 750s. So how do they do that? Yeah, so I mean, I don't understand what would stop them just sneaking a big fella in from another lake. I don't get it. I don't understand how they can ratify it, if you know what I mean. Anybody got any opinions on that one? And would it bother you guys, you carping guys, would it bother you that you caught something that big and you couldn't put it as a record? Do you know what I mean? Would that be an issue with you? Would that grind your nuts? Because it'd get raw on my nerves if I thought I got a record and then it wouldn't be ratified. So the park is natural to this country and improve its lineage. How would they do that, Mike? Uh, See, this is the problem I've got. I don't know how they do it. Who's coming? Anyone coming? Top Rod Bob. Thanks very much for coming in, Bob. That's very nice of you, mate. As I say, we're talking about ratifying stocking records. Got you, Mike. And what do they do? Would they take a picture of this fish? Because I know in the where they've got really big fish. Yeah, you need loads of paper to prove a fish. I know in a lot of the bigger lakes that have got the really big carp in, there's there's not many fish in there, is there? So I think I read somewhere that one place it's got something like about 10 acre lake. It's only got about 20 fish in it or something like that. So I suppose yeah, I'd be not though. I would, mind you, £71 is £71, and so I wouldn't bring that in on the poll. I've got to be honest with you guys. It just go, and it just keep going. That's it. Come on, I think I'm with you. I think you should enjoy fishing for fishing's sake. Really, and, yeah. Do genetic testing. I suppose if they're after what's here. Record is no good. Mark's saying the record is no good these days. Too many foreign fish and fish that are fed deliberately. We shouldn't have a record. I think you might be right there, Mark. I think if because I often thought this. I remember I'm going way back 70s now, so I could have only been about one back in the 70s, and I remember fishing a competition like a kids one, and one of the kids was caught putting. What did he do? I think no one was catching much, and I think he put lead in. He put a plummet inside a perch or something. Crazy, crazy. But I suppose if you kept that one fish separated from the others, and you just fed them and fed them and fed them. So that's what carp do. They'll just eat and eat and eat. Two bobbers. All known farm fed. No fun in that. No, there's no fun in that. It's. I think being in being in England, really, it's our only sort of way of hunting, really, of going back. uh, I mean, like, I don't want to overdo that thing, but it's like our only bit of being primeval, isn't it? Really, it's our only way of being into. Do you know what I mean? There's no other way that we can go out and we can track something down and something like that. So this is why I have a lot of respect for different types of fishermen. So I have the respect for the carpmen that have gone out there and that they're thinking all the time, what rig do I use? Where do I fish? And all that kind of thing. So I try and use that in my fishing. When I watch the guys doing when I watch the guys lure fishing and after pike and perch and stuff like that, and I'm thinking to myself, they're looking and they're using watercraft and trying to find those fish out and about and whatever. So I try and use that bit as well. As I say, I think it's the only way us as a nation, if you like, can have any kind of primeval sort of getting out into nature, trying to find something, trying to track it down and stuff like that. So there we go. That's my view on that. Oh, so there we go. Did you have to wear pants? I did. I did, and I had to put a 2p in the sew a 2p in the front of my flesh, so they swung the right way. Tricky bugger. Paul Pard saying, who's got any lakes near them? Low stock, old original carping. I know I know Elbow Water, where there's three big carp in it, and that's it really. But I've been sworn to secrecy. But they're high 30s. These fish are. Dave Booth's in the house. Dave, thanks for popping in, mate. Doesn't matter how long you stay for. Just thank you very much for taking the time to come in to see us. Absolutely brilliant. He's gone. Mark saying, remember Beaver Springs and the trout record always artificially fed. It became a joke in the end, and the carp record has gone the same way. I think you're right there, mate. I think Mark's completely right. I think this sort of proves the point. If you look at if you look at some of the fish, there's another fish here actually, an 83-pound big plated mirror. Those of you nervous disposition, I don't know if you can see that in that top corner there. It was found dead after taking water on. and obviously not fit enough to be claimed as a record because he just scooped it out with his neck because it was dead. But some of those I like. I tell you what I like, which might be a bit controversial for guys who are fishing for weight rather than what's it. I think that I love those, those torpedo shaped commons with the golden torpedo shaped commons. I love those. Absolutely brilliant. England AV's in the house. Thank you very much for coming in. Chase Water's supposed to have a few 30s in. Oof. Cross-eyed Paul loose. Cross-eyed Paul. Thanks for coming in. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Mike the Pie. He's saying hello to everybody. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Thanks for coming in. Please hit the like button as you come through. As I say, we're talking about these carp. Tell you what, something else that I saw. Anyone noticed how many big perch are coming out everywhere now? Absolutely amazing. I saw this one's quite good that I saw in this. What do you think of this, guys? Someone has made lures out of Lego people, and they've caught on them as well. Look at that picture at the bottom. Love that. I think that's really clever. I think NI Carper. I think all the pike have had your perch. I've got to be honest with you. Some of the pike over there in Ireland are just amazing. I don't know. Do you ever watch Vincent Donnelly? If anyone's never seen Vincent's videos, they're amazing. They are. The guy's he's out there on his own. Yeah, Mark, you were saying that in your live stream, weren't you? That up your way, up further up north, there's not very many. We're starting to get some really decent fish. I mean, regular £3, £4 fish down here now, and some of them just in the cut, just in the canal. It's yeah. Let Adrian, yeah, it's right. Let's keep it friendly, guys. Let's keep it on track. Let's keep it on fishing. I think probably perch seem to have recorded after the disease in the 80s. I remember that, Aid. I remember you couldn't pay to catch a perch. They just were nowhere to be seen. I mean, they were devastated. It was type of herpes, I think. Dan Green, Brown Knolls Canals. Gary Ablett's in the house. How you doing, Gary? Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Please hit the like button for me, pa. Thank you. Brown Knolls Canals got some decent perch in years ago. Yeah. So there's some big perch in my syndicate. I think sometimes we were discussing this the other day, that the perch get overlooked, especially in a carping water where the guys are going for the carp. So they're obviously the carp are breeding, so there's lots of fry in the water. The perch are just hoovering them up. Yeah, and yeah, you're right. And I tell you what else is happening as well. There's some big shoals of chub. I was the guy over in and some monster barbel. I've been sort of monitoring because, as I say, I get all the local press, I get all the fishing press or a lot of it, just so I can something to talk about in here. Right. I think Mike the Pike's saying I think the perch that are around these days are bigger than anything else I've caught back in the day. I think you're right. I think because I fish a lot of commercial waters, like heavily sort of stocked commercial waters, because I'm like a multi-species. I love a day where I'm catching loads and loads of different things. we were always getting the little wasps, I call them, the tiny little ones that always swallow the hook, and then you have trouble getting the hook out and all that kind of thing. Even when you're fishing with a size 18 hook. But it's like now they seem to have they seem to have switched on as well. When we went fishing, particularly for perch, and I don't want to sort of plug my videos on the live stream, but if you look at the one for the perch, I fished with worm, casters, and maggots and caught all day. I had over 60 perch, all of about hand size. They were about that kind of size, nothing bigger, all about that size. But Dad was catching probably almost the same amount as me on cubes of luncheon meat. So they're starting to pick those up as well now, I think. So, thinking the angler's mile all times about the barber and Sydney having restricting shoes. Big perch in which structure. Yeah, Dave, I've been, as I say, there's a lovely picture. There's a lovely picture on the front of the Angler's Mail for the October 29th one. I don't know if you can see that, guys, and I don't know if anyone picks that up. That's a stunning picture. That the artist there should be proud of himself. I love the way he gets the light through the water and how he gets the water. So, yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. But I've got to be honest. I know this is controversial to you carping guys, but I think probably perch are my favourite fish. Even ones that are a sort of size of my hand. My big aim is, as I say, I don't I don't weigh a lot of fish for personal for PBs, but I think I will start doing it now. I think I will start doing it now, purely because I just think it'd be interesting on the video. But my thing this winter is I want to get a £2 perch. If I get anything, Camo, thank you very much for coming in, my friend. It's amazing that you guys have dropped over. Thank you very, very much. Mark Carr, he's saying he's agreeing with Adrian. A £14 plus barbel. There's loads of them coming out. Barbel, because I don't fish rivers, or I haven't for years. I'm going to do more and more of it. Lad of the lake fork. Life is a bish, so stop complaining. Just go fish. Hey, bish. Oh, yeah, a poet didn't even know it. Yeah, perch are my favourite. I love. I don't know what it is about them that makes me want to do it. But Camo, thanks very much for coming in. I noticed. If you haven't seen, guys, Aid Margison, that is in his channel. It's Margison Match Fishing. Cracking channel. It is what it is. It's a match fishing channel, and it's him and his brother doing a match. And I think it wasn't the last one, but the one before, where he caught the perch. You can just tell when he sees what it is. I could see like his whole sort of. He sat up more straight. He was determined to get that fish in purely because it was a decent sized perch, wasn't it? But it was it's a cracking channel, and I just because it reminds me of how I fish. Because although I don't fish matches very often, that video is coming soon where I make an absolute idiot of myself. I think it was a bit more than £1.8. I got it. It might have been worth just keeping that one out when they weighed them in, just to watch it, or even just get a picture of it, because that was. Yeah, I don't like it when they eat the perch. I know in some countries like I think is it Australia, Canada, where they've been introduced. I get it then, and apparently they taste quite nice, and that's why people take them. I had a £9.7 barbel a few years ago. I haven't fished river for ages. Dave, I'm with you, mate. I haven't either. Yeah, so I'm video. Yes, you did. Yes, mate, you did. Thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know about you, Dave, but I just think when I do when I fishing on a river, I just think it's too much hassle. Do you know what I mean? If I was going lure fishing, then yeah. But if you're going fishing, getting all your gear to the bank, then you've got to try and get down the bank. Then you've got to try and find. Then you've got to try and find a sort of a swim that you can fish. And I just think, and to park the car, you've got to walk miles. I just don't think it's worth it. I like to park my car, get my stuff out, and start fishing. There you go. Adrian's channel. He just uses this one because it's a shared channel with his brother. He just uses this one with for uh, for having a chat and stuff like that. But Marchson Match Fishing is the channel, and it's a good channel. Good channel. Love it. Oh, there it is. He's switched to it now. Yeah. So take a look at it, guys. It gets loads of views. Absolutely loads and loads of views on his channel. I'm a bit jealous on the views, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm up to what am I up to now? 511 on the subs. So if anyone coming in, please sub to the channel as well if you can. I want to get up there. I want to be earning a bit of money. So I was talking to Dave Scobes about doing Amazon Associate. I don't know. Some of you guys have got a decent sized channel, like Mark. I'll after this, guys. I'll check everyone's channel out that's coming that I don't know. But have a look at Amazon Associates on YouTube. Simple to do, and you can make it. You can you can you can sort of you put a link in. It's really simple. I don't want to go into it now. Just look at the videos. It's so simple to do, and I'm not monetized. I haven't got the ads on or anything like that, as you can see. But I think I'm making more money than the guys who've got the ads on. Yeah, Mark, tell them how easy it is. What you do is just link those things that you're using, or if you do a review on or anything like that. If someone clicks on the link in your description, go straight through to Amazon. Not sponsored by Amazon, by the way. You go straight through to Amazon and buys it. You get a tiny little amount, but if they buy something else while they're there, you get a percentage of that as well. If they go on again within 24 hours, you get a percentage of that as well. And I made £30 last month on it, and I've only got 500 subscribers, and I don't get hundreds of views. I get 60, 70, 80 views over a week, and then it obviously it builds and builds. But there you go. But as I say, I mean, if you look at that there with Aid, he's got 163,000 views and only 694 subs. So his subs should be way up, way up. I did ponder on the eBay partner stuff, but I'm not sure. See, there you go. Everyone find out everyone else been out for the point. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at this as a hobby, and then I suddenly thought to myself, what I'm gonna do, because I love doing this. This is I love doing the filming. Oh, Mark, by the way, while if he's there, Mark, I told you a lie last week. It's a Feiyu Tech. There it is, mate. I was gonna put the camera on, but I can't find the plate for it. But that's the been using it, you see, this week. And it just keeps the camera level and stuff like that. almost as level as when you're using the drone. So yeah, I've just started a blog as well, Mark. I'm just starting to work on it. Oh, Monty's back in the house. But yeah, as I say, I was looking at it as a hobby, and then I just thought, well, no, I love doing this so much. What I'm gonna do? Oh, brilliant, Mark! I'm glad you did. Um, I kept thinking to myself, I enjoyed this so much. What if I could do this? Do you know what I mean? If I could make enough to do this, and then, do you know what I mean? It's a goal, isn't it? It's an aim. DJI Spark. Oh, Mark, mate, you'll love it. Absolutely love it. Have you tried it yet, Mark? Just wanted. Sorry, I'm waiting for Mark to answer, but there you go. England over still like this with only in the house. Oh god, mine's too big to use in the house. Like, but mine's DJI as well. I crashed it. Crazy. Make sure you keep them guards on your propellers then. Dave, David, how long have you had? Have you been over 1,000? And is the money rolling in now? The taters are here to go with the fish. Love it. But yeah, it's you God, 2012. Mark, my suggestion is just take it out somewhere where there's no trees. Um, take it straight up in the air, straight down, and just test the home button. You know the home button where just send it away from you. Press the home button and just let it come back to you. And then once you've got that sorted, you're fine. Yeah, Monty's saying that the YouTube money is very poor. So if you're holding out for AdSense money, I wouldn't, guys, if I was you. What I'm trying to do is, as I say, is just try and get a few revenue streams in place. So just to try and build a bit of money and plow it back into the channel. Yeah, drone test. Yeah, you can do a drone test online, can't you? You can plug it in apparently. See, I Margison's just said match fishing. I'm not even thinking about monetizing it with YouTube. See, I will, um, because as I say, you don't have to pass a test, Mark. Forget that. Fair. I'm only up, and you'll probably find this yourself when you're there at the lake. You're probably only up for 15, 20 minutes, and then straight back down again. I only use it on the lake just to get a view of where I'm fishing and that kind of thing. Yeah, you can do a drone test online, but you don't have to. It's not law yet. I think is it can't remember what it's called. Something by the end of the month. That one haven't passed. I'm not lying about that. YouTube's is slightly different. But, it's drone. It never come back. The Top Rod Bob with the DJI things, they're sort of self-flying almost. The one that Mark's got there, he's got sensors, so it'll stop him banging into some things. Bloody hell. Oh, I better have a look at that then, hadn't I? Everyone's sort of the price of drones will drop drastically now. Then, yeah, I better look at it then. I haven't flown it for a few days anyway, so I'm all right. And I Carper lost one of his DJIs in the drink in the water. Uh, I think it's not fair enough. Looking forward to. Sorry. Black Country Pike is in the house. Steve's in the house, guys. If you don't know Steve, you might do from Mark's live stream. Smashing guy, lovely channel. As you can tell, he fishes for roach, fishes for pike. He's a great guy. So 20 watching, 13 likes. Yeah, guys, if you can hit the like button for me, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, what you been up to this couple of weeks, Steve? Obviously, I weren't on last week and I missed it. Yeah, so we'll have to do that meetup, Steve. So it's no good trying to get me on that Facebooky thing. I don't look, to be honest. Probably better just to email me, mate. That'd be the best way to sort it out. Yeah, I'm a bit desperate to catch a pike. But yeah, what else was I going to talk about this? Oh yeah, something else. Probably you piking guys. Was something else that's come up in the press as well. Is protest at the top event about Xander killing. Um, the Canal and River Trust are culling the Xander in the canals. What do you think about that, guys? So yeah, the culling the Xanders. I'm not with this. I think they should leave them alone, especially now because I think they've found their spot, if you know what I mean. And I don't think there's too many of them at the minute. So yeah, I think leave them. They're killing the Xander because they're saying that they're not a native species to our country. They're killing all the local fish, like the roach and all the smaller fish and stuff like that. I don't think they are edible. Anyone? No, I don't think they are edible. Yeah, Mark saying they've got no Xander up there. They're having their own conversation. I think the same as pike. I think pike are pretty bony as well. Yeah, I think they're of the same sort of ilk where it comes to like meat on the bone. There isn't much. I think you have to really sort of dig deep and around them and stuff like that. So, anybody out this week? Anyone out tomorrow or over the weekend fishing? Any of you carp guys out? I think Mark, you said you were going to try and get out. Been known to that known sell them for food. Oh, we usually make fish guys out of point with very poor. I don't think. Yeah, I think you're right there, Aid. I don't think you can make a. I don't think you can. You can get like a slab of meat out. I think what you have to do is like break the meat up and put it into a. What's it? Baby booger. Yeah, it's pretty cold out there, mate. For sitting on a bank somewhere, I think you're gonna have to really. I was screaming doggies. I was shooting tonight, doing a night on a new stretch of canal. What you after? You after the pipe, buddy? They're having their own little romance, them two. But yeah, what you after on the canal? Let me finish. I know you've done it. No. I will, mate. I will. What I'll do, Steve, is I'll drop it in your last video. It'll take me ages. Is it? So it's a league then? I take it, Age. Your one. Dorset's again. Around to the winter show matches. How long do they go on for, Age? Is there a set amount of matches? Well, there must be. I take it. Yeah, the up north, the rivers, they're all over the place. There was that shot of that one where they've put the barriers up, or no, the river was up to the very top of the wall, and every now and again it just came over, and I thought, oh, those poor people. If that went, that'd be terrible. 3 match series, interesting. Yeah, I was watching the news tonight, and as I say, Steve, the water was literally lapping at the top of the wall, and if it went over, those people. Yeah, let's hope no one's been hurt. But the yeah, well, doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. Just carry on having your conversations. Yeah, the Don on the Doncaster. I didn't realise there was a river called the Don until tonight, till I saw that. What's it? I've never heard of it. Never heard of anyone fishing it anyway. It's up 20 foot. It's scary, mate, and it because if ever one of them walls went, you'd be done. I know, mate. Just leave it now. Throws through Sheffield as well, yeah. Yeah, so no, it's a bit scary. You wouldn't want to be fishing up there anyway, or you wouldn't want to have a bivvy on the bank. Let's just put that way. Yeah. As I say, I'd never heard of the Don before until, I mean, it makes sense now with Doncaster. Yeah, you would. Yeah, floating off Bristol. Yeah, down there, down the Irish Sea, you'd be, wouldn't you? Bloody hell. Yeah, it'd be a bit wetty. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm cutting it a little bit short tonight because, as I say, I'm out early. And oh, Aaron's in the house. Howdy. How you doing, Aaron? Yeah, we are, mate. We are very busy. I was just about to say I'm going to cut it a bit short tonight because I've got to get up in the morning. I'm doing some filming in the morning. Um, here you go. No, mate, it's because I could cut it. I could cut them out, but no, just doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. We can just keep talking. I'm not filming. I'm not fishing, mate. I do. What I'm trying to do is, as I said before, I'm trying to do different streams to try and bring some money in so I can do this more. And I do a thing called Black Box, which is stock footage. So it's stock footage videos, and I also do stock photos. And I just think it's going to be a nice morning in the morning. I think there might be a bit of frost on the grass or frost in the trees. So do you know what I mean? So I do that as well. There's a few of the pictures that I've sold are on. I do this thing called Pickfair as well, which you put your pictures up. If people want to use the rights for those pictures, they pay a tenner and they can use them. And I sell a few pictures on there as well. So that's the thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just build a bit of income so I can do this more. Mm. It is shocking that the what's it's are absolutely terrible. I get a few, Mark. The stranger the pictures, the better. The one that I've sold the most of is, funny enough, Steve will know where this place is, where the glassworks is, Steve, off the canal. Is it called Red or something like that? I went in there and I was just taking pictures of the old machinery, of the windows, and I did a picture of a windowsill that's like old industrial. It's got a few cobwebs on it and stuff like that. And I've sold that 3 times. That's the best selling one on there. It's crazy. That's it, the cone. And it's like a glassworks place. And I just took loads of pictures while I was in there. I upload the pictures. It's it's a numbers game. You've got to put lots on to sell, if you know what I mean. So this is Aaron. It's like a heritage site now. So no, it's like a heritage site, and there's lots of old, unused machinery in there. You can do what's it? Uh, and I'm selling my NI Carpat. I do stock footage and stock photographs and upload them onto different sites, and then people, if they want them, they can come in and buy the rights to use that picture. But it stays up there, and then someone else can do them. It's called it's called what's it called? The sites I use are Pickfair, Black Box, Getty Images, loads and loads of different ones that I put these pictures and videos up on. He's my virginity, mate. I can't you can't you can't do Teespring until you get 1,000 subscribers, mate. But I will do. So no, it's stock footage, mate, and what it is like a sleeping income, if you like. I upload them onto them sites and just leave them, and then if I get them, the money goes into my PayPal account. Mate, Aaron, I used to work down in the jewelry quarter. I used to work on can't remember what it was called. Can't remember the road. It's the one by the clock. No, thanks, guys. I mean, guys, I really don't mind. The best thing to do, Stu, is just not to react. No, I haven't set up Teespring, Monty. As I say, Teespring, guys, if you don't know, on your channel, you can set up Teespring, and what it does is if you've got merch, if you've got hats, t-shirts, or anything like that, you upload the image, they put it on the hat, the t-shirt, wherever you want to do, wallets, tote bags, anything, leggings, even. You can just give them the image, and then when someone orders one, the order goes to them. They print it and send it out. They take a cut and send you the rest of the money. So you have nothing to do with it. You haven't got to get the t-shirts printed or anything like that. And I've looked into all of that. So no, it's quite a good. As I say, guys, we're all grown up. So yeah, mate. The best thing to do, Mark, is what I decided to do a while ago is with YouTube and stuff like that. I try and teach myself something new. If I want to do it, I just look at multiple videos of how to do it, like the Amazon Associates and stuff like that. What I might do is I might do because I have got another channel, but I don't upload onto it. So on the other channel, what I might do is start doing a few of the videos for. I was going to say do videos for the older gentlemen, but that sounds a bit ooh, doesn't it? I think what I'll do is I'll uh, I'll do some videos in there of things that I've found out doing this to try and help people sort of understand how to make a bit of extra money. Yeah, Darren. Well, talk to Mark about that. He's already had me about that one. They were lucky, mate. They were really lucky. Yeah, on my lads, as I say, just self promotion. If you look at several of my videos, they're not about. Some of them aren't about fishing. There's some funny stuff on there. Yeah, just as I say, just let's just ignore the comments you don't. All I do is just skim over them, and if they're unless it's too much. But what I might do is start setting up. I don't know how to do it yet. The blue wrench, where other people. Sorry, guys, I'm waiting for this. I just need to just. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna let this kind of pop. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, guys. As I say, I'm gonna give it excuse me. Give it about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna knock it on there because I've got stuff I've got to do. Yeah, Mark. I know. I noticed when you're doing the live stream, you have to keep having a sip. Right, let's have a look. Uh, so, yeah, but as I say, with the other channel I've got, which I probably will do that actually. And as I say, what I try and do is if there's anything I need to know or I want to know, what I do is I look it all up and and watch about 5, 6 videos on it because one person always misses something, or there's an easier way to do it. Some people go round the reeking and they add all this and they add all that, and there's no need to. I'm all about keeping it simple, stupid. It's all about kiss for me. I'm not surprised, Aaron. You can be bribed with a cube of sugar. You can. Probably would. Probably would. I might look at that, guys, anyway, and look into it. The live stream is going to change a little bit in the next couple of weeks because I'm moving to a different camera. So it won't be because this is all done on my laptop. This is with the laptop camera, so it's not the best. But there's a thing I can do. I can do. I forgot what it's called now, but there's a site that you can upload, an app that you can upload, and you can put things on your screen. You put like writing across the bottom and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so hey, there we go. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Sorry, guys, I'm concentrating on something else. That's it, Obs. Top rod, Bob. Good for YouTube live effects. Yeah, you put little messages up, and you can put little you can put pictures up and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that. Yeah, I will have a look at that. I think. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, I knew it was Obs, and I think I've loaded it on once, but I've not looked at it properly. And I need to delve a little bit deeper. Right, guys, we're on. We're just coming up to an hour and 15. I am gonna knock it on the head now. Look into a few things, and as I say, what I'll do is some of the stuff that I've brought up tonight, money streams, and trying to make a little bit that you can play back into your channel because it is expensive with your baits. If you want to get a new rod or anything like that. No, it hasn't ended yet, mate. It will in a minute. I will have a good weekend, guys. Look out for more stuff coming. Steve, I will contact you, mate. I'll give you that. Give you my email. Yeah, fair play to you, Steve. Because I've got to get out with you, buddy. I'm so looking forward to it. Right, knocking it on the head, guys. Thanks very much for coming in, and I'll see you real soon. This is that awkward bit at the very end of a what's it?